fitness, flexibility, mindfulness, everything else that goes with it is massively beneficial. When we started, it was really to find a focus for my son, Jackson, to give him something to do, which he's got, he's quite hyper and needs some way of focusing his energy. So I'd taken Seb to see another class locally, and it wasn't entirely appropriate, not what we were looking for. And at the time I didn't really appreciate Seb's level of qualification or experience, at which point I think he relented and said, okay, I'll teach it. So that was the beginning, the seed. So it was then a question of finding somewhere, and that was only getting on for 2 years ago. It was 2 years in February, March. So and then from that we just sort of started, and it was really initially just to take Jackson, get him sort of occupied and keep him busy.
I saw the club advertised on Facebook the day before my 44th birthday and thought I needed to do something and get out and get some exercise. So I came and saw Seb at the club. Being a large bloke, I just thought it might be daft for me trying, but he said no, I would be okay. So I joined, and I've lost quite a lot of weight since joining. Made a lot of new friends. And it's just it's like a little community. It's really good, and it's just something to look forward to every week. Taking stress out of work. It's just a really good club, and it's fun to join. It's fantastic.
I joined we're coming on to a year now, and it's been a life-changing experience for me. I've learned health, not just physical but mental health and general well-being. It opens your mind up quite a lot, and you'll push your body each week to new limits, and you'll have absolutely great weeks, and you'll feel it each day and every time you come. You've got to commit yourself and apply yourself, and you will see unbelievable results.
Look back on my life, I will honor the way that I live here today.
Weaned me off medication, which was, rightly or wrongly, I was on medication for AF, which on the back of doing this I think has helped sort of control it really. So I don't get fibrillations anymore at all, so it's been brilliant. But yeah, again, just started with the basics and getting there. Been damn sight more flexible than I was when I started. So even that's apparent to me. We started on the staff, which is great fun. But even just getting the basics sorted out is still a challenge. I think you can learn the techniques quite quickly, but to master them take a lifetime.
The class was hard to start with, I think, but I think I've come on in leaps and bounds since I first started. You get pushed to do things you wouldn't think you could do, but you're never pushed to do things that you wouldn't be able to do. So, yeah, it's been brilliant.
With the guidance of Seb, I've changed my diet absolutely dramatically. Lost absolute stones over the past months, and like I say, it's done so much, not just for the physical side of things, but my mental health side of things. It really gives you peace in some sort of ways, and you learn to deal with things differently. And I think anybody who is willing to apply themselves and put the time in, you'll do unbelievable things that you didn't think you could do before.
Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi, I'm Seb Morgan, and I've been practicing for many years. I've been teaching for over 20 years, and I've been practicing for over 30. Actually, I started when I was 16 years old, and I've taught a whole array of different people, children, grown-ups, even police officers, soldiers, and other teachers, martial arts teachers.
It's so strong it can't break. All my senses have gone, I move on, I can't stay.
When we moved to the Lake District to put the kids to school in QAS here in Cumbria, I stopped training. I've been doing yoga for 10 years after going to India and traveling a lot, and that was my daily practice. And my wife's cousin James started pushing me to give classes again, and I kept thinking, how do you know that I teach? I've been pretty quiet about it. But anyway, he kept pushing me, and finally I started teaching a few students, and I'm actually very glad that he did so, because it's been 2 years now. We invented a name for the club and a logo, and now we have t-shirts, and soon we'll have I'll bring the exams over, and it'll become a school. So, and it's been 2 years now. So some of the students have been here for 1 year, and some have been here for 2 years, and they're actually doing amazingly. They have been learning very difficult Chinese techniques of martial art, of form, combat.
My daughter as well, she's come along and she's doing brilliantly well. She unlike her brother, she listens, which is great. He does well too.
I'm asleep with my mind, but
Yeah, I come here every week and I have fun.
What else do you do?
I do staff and I do other stuff. That's it, Yeah.
It is 10 months, I think, started in January, and so yeah, we're probably on 10 months training now. We're doing okay, all of us.
There's a great class, we've got a great group of people here, and we're all good friends, and in particular James, who took me on, and it's through Kung Fu that my new job venture has started. So yeah, it's been a great positive thing in my life, and we're all very close, and yeah, it's great for your development.
It's been brilliant, absolutely fantastic. It's a massive stress relief. Really, I mean, general life is hard work, isn't it? It's stressful, family stressful. I've got a fairly high pressure job, and if you get out 2 or 3 times, it makes all the difference. You can come in with a splitting headache thinking I'm never going to manage this, and you can go out in an hour and a half time feeling fantastic.
So we're here at the Preston Patrick Memorial Hall in Crooklands, just off the exit 36 of the M6, and very close to Kendal and Enmore. So if you feel like training or just moving a bit around, getting fit, join the South Lakeland Kung Fu group on Facebook, or like the page, and we'll post stuff all the time. We have the calendars there with the timetables throughout the year. The class starts with a warm-up, then some exercises, basic exercises, exercise 1 and 2, that are fairly simple and that you practice every class over and over again, because they give you the base and the foundation for what almost the rest of martial art is. And then at the end of the class we have physical preparation. Throughout the class we'll have theory and philosophy thrown at you all the time, constantly, and then there's a whole day that we'll have combat technique, Yiquan, and meditation. So it's very, very complete as a martial art, as a discipline, and as a way to become something that you want to be.
It's a really good sense of sort of community as well. It's like essentially a family. So you've got people that you look out for, and there's more to it than just sort of getting fit. It's a whole ethos, a whole way of being and bettering yourself, looking out for people, looking after yourself and stuff. So you know, again, that has more implications, doesn't it? It has better a degree of betterment to everybody in society as a whole.